Hi there, I'm Kat. Let's knit together. Today, cables. Based on the latest patterns and books that were released this year, it seems that cable knitting is becoming popular again. I enjoy knitting cables because they really give an added dimension to knitting. Here are a few examples. This sweater has winding cables. This ribbon sweater combines cables and lace. These fetching gloves have basic 2x2 cables. Today, we're going to walk you through the 2x2 basic cable, which is constructed from 4 stitches. First, let's start with new tools. Cable needles come in straight, curvy, and hooked. Wood, bamboo, or metal, your choice. Or if you're adventurous, you don't have to use a cable needle at all. We'll show you how to do that too. The cable is actually an illusion created by a pattern of twisting stitches. It can appear to twist left or right, and we'll go through both of these. Let's start with a 2x2 right twist. It looks like this in the diagram. First, we'll demonstrate with a cable needle. I like the curvy needle best because it's easier to knit right from the cable needle. When you get to the cable in your pattern, take the next 2 stitches on your left needle and move them to the cable needle. Place them to the back of the work. Knit the next 2 stitches from the left needle. Then knit the 2 stitches from the cable needle. That's really all there is to it. Putting in this twist every few rows according to the pattern creates the appearance of multiple dimensions through your work. Here's how you do it without a cable needle. Skip the first 2 stitches. Coming from the front, insert the tip of the right needle through the second 2 stitches on the left needle. Slip the left needle out of the 4 cable stitches, leaving the last 2 stitches on the right needle. Slip the tip of the left needle back through the first 2 stitches in the back of the work. Transfer the remaining stitches on the right needle to the left needle. Then knit across the cable stitches. It's a little more complicated than using the cable needle, but with a little practice, you won't need to carry around an extra tool. I always seem to lose the cable needle when I need it most anyway. Okay, now we'll walk through a 2x2 left twist. It looks like this in the diagram. First, with the cable needle. When you get to the cable in your pattern, take the next 2 stitches on your left needle and move them to the cable needle. Bring them to the front of the work. Knit the next 2 stitches from the left needle. Then knit the 2 stitches from the cable needle. The main difference for the left twist is that you bring the cable needle to the front instead of the back. Okay, now without the cable needle. Skipping the first 2 stitches, coming from behind, insert the tip of the right needle through the second 2 stitches. Slip the left needle out of the 4 cable stitches. Slip the tip of the left needle back through the first 2 stitches in the front of the work. Transfer the 2 remaining stitches on the right needle to the left needle. Then knit across the cable stitches. That's it! You should be able to apply this technique to a 3x3 cable or any intricate Aran cable pattern. This book, Cables Untangled by Melissa Leapman, is a fairly recent addition to my library. Not only is it full of great cable sweater designs for the whole family, but also afghans and pillows too. Along with the patterns is an entire reference in the back with wonderful cable pattern stitches so you can design your own cable knits. Check out this great new cable book. In the fall of 2001, I had been knitting for a long time, but I was lucky if I finished 1 or 2 projects a year. When I received this Fall Knitters magazine in the first week of September, I saw the pattern for this sweater. The center cable pattern was really intricate, but I had some yarn in my stash that I thought would work, so I tried it. A few days later, on September 11th, I saw the World Trade Center burn and collapse right out of my office window. My sister worked on the 86th floor of the South Tower, and I spent most of the day distraught, wondering if she was still alive or not. I found out later that day that she had escaped and eventually made it out of New York City. When I finally got home, shaken up and stunned, I picked up my needles and I cast on for the back of the sweater. I knitted my sadness, relief, and all my other mixed-up feelings into the stockinette stitches. This sweater became my way of moving forward with my life, a stitch and a row at a time. As I worked on the intricate cables of the front of the sweater, our world around us tried to pick up the pieces and figure out what to do next. All of this became as twisted as the cable pattern itself. After I completed the sweater, I started something else immediately after, and I've had a project or 2 or 3 going every day since. I guess I'm still trying to knit my frustration, stress, disappointment, and all my other feelings into the stitches.